Hello good people of YouTube, All About Nat is back with another video, and yes guys, Sneaker News Sunday is back. If you have been subbed to my channel for quite some time, you will know that back in the day I did do a segment every Sunday, Sneaker News Sunday. Sneakers are my first love. When it comes to material things in life, sneakers over anything. Now, I love doing it. It's just the views weren't really there. I don't know. Maybe it was just too early on in my YouTube career, so to speak. I don't know, but I felt like I was talking to myself really. However, I did do on my Instagram, so go and follow me over there, allaboutnat_ if you haven't already. I did a poll and asked people, would they be interested in bringing sneaker news back? And yes, 85% of you guys voted for yes, bring back Sneaker News Sunday. So here we are guys, it is the first Sunday from the poll and I thought let's do it, no time like the present. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go over the Sole Supplier website, which is kind of like the UK version of Sneaker News. And the reason why I go on there is because unfortunately it's a real shame, but US, UK releases are not synchronized. So if I get a bit excited, I see something on Instagram and think yes, it's releasing this Saturday, whatever. No, it's not, because half the time it's always US times. So the Sole Supplier, if you are in the UK and you wonder where the hell do I go to get trainer news for the UK, the solesupplier.co.uk is the place to go. Now, this is not sponsored by any means, it's just I use it. So we're going to go on here, we're going to go have a look at the news, and we're going to look at some up and coming releases. At the end of the segment, I am going to show you a shoe that is on my radar. So I'm just watching. It's nesting season, springtime, in case you didn't know. And I've got a feeder outside here and it is just rammed busy at the moment. All sorts of birds on this feeder. So if I am a little bit distracted, it's because there's birds flying all over the show. Anyway, back to this. So at the end of each segment, once we've gone through the news, I'm going to show you a shoe that is on my radar, which could be a possible next pickup. Now, I want you then to comment down below your next pickup, which shoe is on your radar that you want to pick up, and I will show you mine. So before we do get into it, you know what to do guys. Please hit that subscribe button, turn your little notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping a video. Comment down below, like I say, what shoe is on your radar that you're thinking of picking up. It doesn't have to be something that's coming out, it could be something that's already come out and you've missed out and you're going to pay resale and all that shenanigans. So without further ado guys, let's get into it. Okay, so you can see on my screen, I am sharing my screen, this shoe. It's an SB. I know. My first love is the Dunk. SB Dunk is not, for me, up there with, you know, Dunks in my opinion. However, they do some fantastic collaborations. And what I do love about Nike SB is they do collaborate with smaller skate stores, smaller skate brands, smaller skate shops. They almost bring these brands to the fore. Now, I have actually heard of Stingwater. However, a lot of people might not have. Carpet Company. I hadn't heard of Carpet Company prior to that collaboration, and it's prompted me to look at the guys, do a bit of research, see where they come from, their artwork, their concept, their whole ethos, and now I'm kind of digging Carpet Company. I think these guys are really cool. We'll get into that in just a second. But Stingwater, I love the graphics they use, absolutely love it. So this Nike SB Dunk Low is called the Magic Mushroom. Okay, just a little plug for my own brand. I do, as many of you know or may not know, in here I do wood carvings, and funnily enough I've been doing a lot of what the official name is fly agaric, in case any of you guys did not know. This is what the magic mushroom is actually called officially. This is my brand, Peak Design Company. Peak Design Company? It's not called Peak Design Company, it's called Peak Design Creations. And yeah, this is what you call a silver birch carved magic mushroom fly agaric. So, as you know, I do love my nature. I love mushrooms. Not so much like, you know, the drug kind. However, I think this shoe is just brilliant. So it is, the details in this shoe are fantastic. So they are kind of, you know, using it, inspired by the psychedelic. I'm not going to read it all for you, but the psychedelic mushrooms, although, however, fly agaric, I don't actually think they are. But that's just getting a bit technical details. However, this shoe, look at it. You've got all of the white spots, like you do on the mushroom, all over the upper, around the toe box. You've got that small jewel-like swoosh on the side, along with their branding Stingwater, which is like falling off the side of the swoosh. If you actually go on Stingwater's website, you will see a lot of their designs are just brilliant. They are very nature-based, which I think is why I'm actually quite liking the brand Stingwater. It's, you know, that is part of me, nature, massive nature lover. And I just think the whole concept of this is fantastic. You've got that really icy midsole and sole, and you've got, which is a fantastic little detail. Oh, also you've got the Nike, which is backwards on the back tab. You've also got you can see the details of the yellow spots. I just love that. But you also have a nice little stash pocket. Stash pocket. This can stash many a thing. A little bit like the city markets that I have. They have, in the stash pockets, they have shopping bags, which I think is fantastic. There's nothing in these stash pockets, I don't think. Doesn't state that there is. But just a really nice little detail. And you've got, you know, the mushroom there, the fly agaric. Oh, talking of flies, little fly running around here, flying around. Anyway, and on the little tab here, it says empty your mind. Just a really, really great shoe. Now, this is releasing on 8th of May, this coming week in the UK. If you are in the States, you might want to have a look at sneakernews.com. They'll probably tell you if it's the same over there. It's just great, isn't it? Just look at it. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful shoe. So, of course, this is on my radar. I love the way as well on the label it says very special, spelt like that. Love that. Just really nice little details. Anything nature-based, and I'm all over it. That's why I really like the city markets, because it's all about recycling, environmental issues, etc., etc. So that is, as I say, 8th of May on Sneakers. I think if you go on Raffles, it might, don't know whether they've opened up yet, because these are probably going to be obviously available in skate shops as well. I think these have all closed now. Or have they? Yeah, they're closed. But check out your local skate shops. Also go online. You might be able to see over there if they... I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, if they are releasing them in your local skate shops or online. I think with Nike, they're not allowing overseas shipping anymore. So, you know, for example, my local skate shop, I don't think they ship in Europe, or they do ship in Europe but they don't ship out of Europe, something like that. Just to do with, don't know whether it's to do with the EU business, but I think they did change their rules and regulations. But anyway, that's a whole other story. So back onto news. As many of you know, this is Sneaker News Sunday, so I'm not going to go into masses of details of this, but Supreme have opening their Milan store this week, and I think to coincide they are probably going to go into more details about this shoe in the preview next week, probably. But they are releasing a Nike Air Max 96, and if you are into like some of the older school Air Maxes, this might be something of your interest, but we'll go into those in detail next week. Now, this is something that I really wanted to discuss with you guys, Crocs. Okay, so there is an article on the Soul Supplier that are saying, as you can see here, Crocs are more popular than ever thanks to the pandemic. Right. Obviously, everybody was quarantined, you know, lockdown, all that kind of thing. I'm personally not, and never have been, a fan of Crocs. If I'm chilling in the house, I just wear slippers. That is just plain and simple. I wear my nice cozy slippers. I have extremely cold feet, so Crocs are just useless to me. Now, what they're saying is Crocs have inspired the Yeezy foam runner, and they've also inspired Justin Bieber. I was going to say Timberlake then, but no, not Justin Timberlake. So what I want to know from you guys is, do you believe that Crocs did influence Kanye West when it came to the foam runner? What are your thoughts on the foam runner? For me personally, I think they are the most vile thing ever. They really are. I mean, I cannot get over the prices that these things are going for. It absolutely baffles me. Baffles me. So if you go on the Soul Supplier, they're now, they didn't do this before, but they would tell you where you could go and buy, say for example, here we have the foam runner they released recently, the moon grey one, and it would say StockX basically, because everywhere's sold out and you're going to have to pay resale. Now they're giving you the resale price next to it, and it says reseller only. £255 for a bit of foam. I mean, wow. The OG colourway, which looks very similar to this, if you ask me, is going upwards of like 300-400, maybe even 450. Why? Why? And as you can see, he's going to go absolutely insane with his releasing of the foam runners. You have one coming up at the end of May, the runner sand, the foam runner sand. Now I'm pretty sure that that was very similar to the original colourway. Oh no, here we go. Was that the original colourway? Mental. And then you have this one that's just come out. Then in July you've got the ochre. I've just had a mind blank. Ochre. Yeah. Ochre. Doesn't sound right. Anyway, this one, the yellowy piss water one is what I'm going to call it. And then in October you've got the, what looks like a bright red vermilion colourway. My God. Then you have the mineral blue, which is coming at the same time. Okay, it's coming at the same time as the sand colourway. Good grief. Yeah, it is basically Kanye West's version of a Croc. I just, honestly, please tell me, right, tell me in the comments, number one, do you have one of these Yeezy foam runners? Are they worth the money? Then to me, I don't care what anyone says, they're not worth any more than the retail price of £70, because it's a bloody piece of foam. But there we have it. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about a couple of Can we get there? Yeah, a couple of GRs that are out and about at the moment. So if you're into your lows, your Jordan 1 lows, apparently we have, or I think it's on Nike.com. We've got a couple of plain triple whites in the low and the mids, Jordan 1 mids and lows, if you are interested in that. I was tempted to get a white pair and customize it. I thought about doing that because it's not too expensive. It's not crazy expensive, and mids at the moment are popping off, as the kids say today. Yes, they are, especially with women. I honestly don't know why, because they're not particularly it for me, but they do seem to be pretty damn popular at the moment. And maybe it's the price point, because they are obviously a little bit cheaper. I suppose resale price wise, they're a lot cheaper than the highs. What they spoil it with the mids for me is because they don't put the Nike Air on the tongue. If they did that, I'd probably be more likely to buy a mid. But there we have it. Okay, and then also we have this Acorn, which also I think originally Air Force One low Acorn colourway. This released, I think if I am correct, in 2002. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now this is available and it's still in stock in certain places if you are into your Air Force Ones, and it is considered a GR. There are some really nice GRs out and about, guys, honestly. I know it's not the done thing these days. Well, it doesn't seem to be anyway. But yeah, I really love this colourway. And I think these would be nice for autumn as well. So that is a couple of items that I wanted to talk about on this edition, episode 1 back of Sneaker News. Now, what is on my radar? What is on my radar? My radar is wanting the Carpet Company Nike Dunk SB highs. Oh, this is such a beautiful shoe, guys. The details on this. Now, if you, I don't know whether Sneakers app, their explore page, or I don't know, I'm not entirely sure, but if it's the same in the US as it is in the UK, I looked at they did a behind the scenes of the Carpet Company shoe, and the details on this shoe are just brilliant. They really are. I would highly recommend watching it. So you've got this upper is like a screen printed material, which then scratches away to reveal. You can just see some of the artwork here, which is some of their logos that they use. Their heritage is they're Egyptian, and they do have some nods to their heritage on this shoe. So like, for example, the back tab here, as you can see, it pulls away, and it I think it reveals some Islamic text on the back. It's also on the inside, it has some embroidered Islamic text. And honestly, these two guys, they're from Baltimore, and they also they didn't intentionally start a brand themselves. It just kind of snowballed, really, a few original ideas. I think they worked in engineering or something like that. And they've got their own little company now, and they've just absolutely killed it with this collaboration with Nike. I love the embroidered logo on the side here as well, and underneath is sort of like a yellow colour, and I think the shoe comes with about 3 or 4 different coloured laces. So this shoe is on my radar. I am yeah, very, very tempted. Look at the special box, can I just say, before we wrap up this video, the special box is brilliant. I think it's a nod back to their I don't think they're showing it, are they? Can we see that? No. Okay, well you can see it on here, but I think it's a nod back to their engineering days with this sort of metal tin. But yeah, really great shoe, and if any of you guys do have it, then please let me know down below. Let me know what the quality is like. It looks absolutely fire. But yeah, that is this week's sneaker news, guys. So I would love to know what your thoughts are on these shoes. If you have any suggestions as well for any other shoes that are coming up, GR, limited, it doesn't matter. Please comment them down below and I'll have a look at them. If you have any suggestions as well as to any shoes you want me to talk about in next week's Sneaker News Sunday, then please again let me know down below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for also voting to bring this back, because I'll say it's my first love and I love to share my loves with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support this far, and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.